Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Back here with another Carnival train update. You guys can see I am back to working on the 53-foot trailers. Fairly simple projects because they're just two giant white painted trailers. Of course, eventually I will have to have some of the show decals made for the big 53-foot drop deck. That's the big show office. So that's something that I need to work on getting together eventually. Right now, just trying to get the trailer itself done again, because this was one of those trailers that I had done, but I wasn't too happy with some things on it, so I kind of went back and completely redid it. Luckily, when I made this trailer, so you can't, as far as I know, you can't just go and find and buy a 53-foot drop deck box trailer. So I took two 40-foot drop deck box trailers and combined them into a 53-foot. Well, when I did that, I built a few of these because they're kind of a unique trailer. The Carnival world has quite a lot of trailers like that. So I just made a handful of them. And so the one that I originally had wasn't in the greatest shape. Didn't really blend my sections together too well, and just had a couple of things that were a little off. The axles were too far forward and stuff like that. So I just I took another one that I had, built a new belly on it. You guys can see it just has that faux belly, and then moved the axles back all the way. And then did my best to kind of do a little filler on the adjoining spots a little bit better, file everything down a little bit nicer. So that's it's pretty close to being done. You guys can see I'm doing the silver paint on the belly right now. That probably needs a few more coats. I have the air conditioner on. That's glued in place. The bottom of the regular box 53-foot, the one that hauls the merry-go-round, I got the belly supports on there. I do have to repaint those white because those kind of lost some white paint. All it is brass rotting that's cut on and glued. They're just glued in place. I did spray paint these. This is the very first things that I've ever spray painted on this whole project, and I really kicked myself in the ass for not doing that sooner. In my mind, I was thinking that you couldn't use normal spray paints to paint some of this stuff. I just thought that it was too thick. But if you manage your coats properly, it actually works out really nice. So I had taped off the ends of this, spray painted the belly of that. That whole trailer got spray painted, and then you guys can see the shell for the box trailer got spray painted. And you guys can see just how nice and glossy it is. I used a nice high gloss white paint for both of these trailers. And I kind of wish I would have done that for the rest of them, so oh well. Live and learn. But doing that was kind of a test for me to see just how regular spray painting worked. I used Rust-Oleum, just their normal like paint and primer spray cans. And that's what I intended on using for the flat cars, because eventually I'm gonna have to paint all these flat cars, almost 50 flat cars I'm going to have to paint. I cannot do that by hand. I will spend I'll probably die before I would get all of them painted. So, those, I already have a paint color picked out for those, and those are going to be sprayed, so that will, it's still going to be a pretty massive undertaking, but, spray painting those is just going to be a way quicker option. So this was kind of a nice test just to see what I could do with spray paint. and pretty happy. I was able to get nice coats on there without losing rivet detail and stuff like that. So that's a huge game changer for me. Like I said, I wish I would have figured that out like 16 years ago when I first started the project, because then would have had a lot of time saving stuff on a lot of this painting. But like I said, oh well. From now on, I know that's an option that I can use if I want to. So, but yeah, pretty much just kind of doing some final work on these. Have to get the taillights painted on them. The wheels for the... Oh, that's not gonna... The rims that I'm using for the 53-foot show office, those are painted... the ones that I chose are painted kind of in a bright silver right now. I have to paint those rims white. Those are just Herpa rims with plastic, kind of a softer plastic tire. Those are not like the A-line rubber tires and plastic rims like I have here. But yeah, really not too much to do on these. These are kind of some plain Janers. Nothing really too exciting. If you guys have kind of seen the evolution of the train over the years, this trailer way back when they first got the trailer, it had like 3 different color large stripes going down the side, an all black belly, and then they later repainted it to kind of match some of their show painted stuff. So it had the orange and blue stripes, orange belly. The belly would have been orange. It had black painted rims. But for my era, for the 2013 era, this was just a plain white trailer. Even in 2012, this trailer was initially just primered. The whole thing was primered white, and it stayed that way for quite a long time. I don't think it was until 2016, 2015, 2016, 2017, somewhere around there. They painted the belly blue and put a blue and yellow stripe on the side. So this trailer stayed just a plain white trailer for quite a while. And in my era, it is a plain white trailer. So would I have rather have had it with the orange belly and the stripes? Yes. But like I said, I want to try to stay era correct and really immortalize this project in that 2013 era. So have that going. Another little side project that I have going on, which is actually finishing up some detailing on a trailer, is the junction box trailer that I have here. You guys can see it has no junction boxes. The little teeny trailers that are stored on the top racks don't have any wires in them or any cables in them. So that's kind of what I got going on over here. Quite a while back, I bought these math blocks in preparation for this project. They're not quite as small as I would like them to be, so I can't fit quite as many as I should be putting on the trailer, but it'll look the part. It won't be 100% perfect, but it'll definitely look the part. These are just a really nice thing to get that perfect box shape in a smaller size. Some of you older folks like me used these in school to do math. So it was kind of funny to like actually buy these and have them again. Kind of really took me back to when I was in school doing math with these old blocks. But that's what I'm using for the junction boxes. Those are going to be painted in kind of that minty green color that they are. I'm using little black pins. Those are going to be glued to the top as the little vents. Each one of these has like a little vent for it. And then in this little container here, you guys can see a whole bunch of little silver cylinders, real tiny. Those I'm gluing on as the feet for these, because these are supposed to be on They actually have wheels on one side, but with them just being stowed in the trailer, you're not going to see it. So I'm going to glue 4 of these on the bottom of each one, on each corner, to give them little feet. And then once those are glued on, and then I get all the vents, all the little vent pieces glued on, then those will be painted in kind of the mint green that they are. And then I'm going to take some of this stiff wiring that I have here. This is just wire that I've collected over the years through model railroading. This is some nice stiff pliable wire I've used on the Ferris wheel you guys saw. I used this on the mini Himalaya and a couple other things. So I really like this stuff. I can bend it and roll it up and make shapes that I want to, and it looks like actual generator cables. So I'm gonna try to figure out how I'm gonna roll and get some of that placed in these little 3 trailers here, and then that will finally be done. So that'll have some detail to it. That'll look pretty decent. And as of right now, that's about it. I have a couple projects in the works. I'm working with some really talented 3D printers. A couple guys that are helping me achieve some of the rides that I just flat out don't even know how to start building from scratch. And for the sake of time and making my life a little bit easier with this project, for the first time ever, I am having some outside help on some stuff, and it's actually really nice. A couple really good guys. We'll go more into that when that stuff arrives, but just to kind of give what's going to be coming up in the future here. Still a lot to do. Still a lot of rides that I will be building myself. Still a lot of little things to get done. But once I get these done, then I can kind of move on to some next stuff. Basically just trying to keep myself busy until the 3D printed rides come in, and then we can start working on those. So that's it for kind of an update on this project. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys are enjoying kind of seeing what it takes to do a project like this. The time, the money, the skill. You do need some type of skill if you want it to look good. I will not say that I am a master modeler by any means necessary, but I do my best to try and make things look really good, make things look clean, sharp, as proper as I can get them. Like I said, this whole train itself is not going to be a 100% carbon copy of the real one, but it's going to be a very, very close representation. So that's what I'm shooting for, and I'm pretty proud of what I've been able to accomplish so far. I love seeing the mini Himalaya over here now with some of these other rack trailers. Super excited to have that done. Getting stuff like that done really motivates me to keep going, even through some of these like more boring projects, like just a big white trailer. You know, stuff like that's not super exciting, but it's part of the train and it has to get done. That's kind of my motto. If it's part of the train, it has to get done. So yeah, guys, we're getting there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this update, and until next time, take care.